That's right, Woofy. We will be taking care of this little break here. I'm joined here, of course, by Lilleby again, and our special guest, Woofy. How are you? Teedium, my apologies. Teedium, not Woofy. How are you today, Teedium?
Hey, so usually when someone says there's a special guest in this predecessor community, I think most people expect it to be Ace. So for all those people who expected it to be Ace, I do apologize. It's just me. But I appreciate, being important, being here in the center of the screen. And I'm doing pretty good. I think that was a really interesting match that we just watched.
Yeah, it was. It was definitely a way more interesting match than the first one. The first one wasn't as close, unfortunately, but they really did put up a really good fight in that second game, didn't they?
Yeah, they absolutely did. But you really just can't count out Neft. This guy has won every single FangBooth, and he even won at PCC playing from European Ping. This guy, I think he's gonna win his 6th FangBooth. This guy's gonna sweep this event just like he's done every other one. You just can't count him out, and it's always exciting to see Empty play again. We haven't seen him play in a long time.
Yeah, that's right. And we actually did prepare some questions for you. We wanted to get your thoughts on the event a little bit. So I was wondering, as a staff member now for the PCC as well, you've clearly been watching and enjoying the FangBoot tournament so far. What do you think is the most enjoyable thing about watching a competitive predecessor, in your opinion?
To me, I have always liked the sort of grassroots element of esports. I really like, fighting games. I really like that sort of element. So watching the predecessor community create that for itself and being a part of that is always super exciting. It's still going to be exciting if at any point money comes in, it'll still be exciting. But there's something that I will miss about it, because I do love this sort of small community with the same names in Twitch chat all the
Oh,
time.
agreed. Yeah,
Where
that's
where we know who we are, we know who likes to talk smack. Like we know who everyone is, and I really like that about the competitive scene right now.
who talks the most smack, in your opinion?
Twitch chat.
Oh, Twitch chat in general. There you go. That's a very nice answer right there.
I have some names that I beef with. They don't know I beef with them, but I recognize their names.
They'll know. They'll know.
But yeah, you said that you think that Immune are going to win this tournament. But do you think there will be any big surprises that can shock this?
I don't know about surprises, but in the next match, it's Indecisive versus Team Import, right? And so I'll be a little indecisive on that. I think Indecisive is a pretty good team, but Import is just so good.
Yeah, he's the leader, right? He rallies the troops.
Import has also won a significant amount of tournaments. Dev's OP. He's got so much experience just playing the game and understanding the game to like the small little minute like matrix data points. He sees the game for what it is because he's there behind the scenes and he just understands the game so well. So I actually think the finals is going to be Import's Backpack and Team Immune, and I think that's going to be a really exciting match. I think they're a lot closer matched. So I do think it's going to be Immune.
Yeah, I mean,
you just can't.
Team Immune has been like together for so long, right? Okay, they missed the last FangBoot maybe, but I mean they come back and they look like they never left, right? They're completely stomping everybody. Not really, because they did show that they're a little bit vulnerable, right? I mean, in that last game they were shown back and forth at the end, and they were starting to get a little bit impatient around that core. Bondru dashing in there on the Severock, getting picked off, making it a little bit hard for Immune to finish.
Yeah.
And as you see now, you said that Import's Backpack and Immune might be a fun little close together match, or they're a little bit closer together. Are you excited for the future of competitive play in Predecessor, just as a whole? Do you think there will come some big teams soon that can be show some dominance as well?
You think Omida will invest eventually in the competitive Predecessor, maybe?
I do think that Omeda will eventually invest. I think it's on us currently as a community to show that we're worth investing into. So I think that's
Agreed.
players being as professional as they can as soon as possible. I think that's casters practicing, getting good. That's I'm an observer, so me
Mhm.
figuring out their their observer tool and making sure it can kind of work. That's on
That's
Ometa
definitely
fixing
something we
that
need.
pause
Yeah.
break, that
Mhm.
pause glitch. They need to do that. No money can come in until they fix that pausing observer mode glitch.
Yeah, that's for sure. I hope in the future the observer tool will improve a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but as you also have like this semifinal, we talked about imports backpack here, but they're still indecisive. They are the defending champions right now.
Mhm.
I think this will be a really good match. Maybe it will go all the way around to the third match as well.
The current defending champions versus
Yeah.
you know the people that has won it for like what was it 4 times now. That could be very interesting. I'm actually, to be honest, you say you want imports backpack and you think they're gonna play the finals, but personally it would be very exciting to see indecisive defend their current title, right?
Yeah, I mean, I just I give a lot of weight to Neft, and I give a lot of weight to Import. I think they are the strongest. I mean, look, I'm clearly not a European, so I don't know too much about the European scene, but I think Neft and Import are the strongest European players, and I'm just gonna give NA a little pat on the back because Import, you know,
I mean, you know, Neft a little
created that
bit,
guy,
right?
you know,
Because-
you're welcome.
Yeah, because Neft spent also a little bit time on the NA server, if I don't
Oh, yeah.
mistaken, and he played a little bit in the NA tournaments, maybe.
Yeah, he's won PCC. He won PCC 2.
There you go.
He's with Team Immune, and that's the only full European team that's ever won. But still really impressive. Like Neft is, I think, one of the best players out there right now. So
something
I'm
I
very
also
high on
think
him.
of. What do you think? Maybe like the Rocket rookies, you know, they did show that they can put up a fight. I mean, in the end, you know, like they were actually pulling their weight. What do you think that maybe they can improve upon in future tournaments?
I think they just need to work a little bit on their target prioritization. They seemed a little indecisive. They would get there was this one
That's gonna be
fight
too
in that
funny.
last match where they got 4 blinks. They got the Narbash blink blinked into the pit. He was trapped. They got Neft's blink. They got the Chimera blink. They got the Gideon blink. They got everyone's
Yeah.
blink, and they did kill them, but they didn't end up getting the Fang. It took them just way too long. I think they just need to, the moment they get an opportunity, they need to take it. I think they just seemed a little bit scared of the big boys coming out of Team Immune.
Yeah, definitely. Go on,
Yeah,
Lilleby.
I did like the first 8 minutes. It looked of both games. It looked pretty even, but then I think maybe the nerves got to them, as might happen when you're facing off big boys, and then you maybe start second guessing yourself instead of just committing to a call. Maybe just having that little second guess makes it a little bit harder to commit. And then you have the routine players in Immune that played with each other for a very long time. Even if they make probably a bad call, they all might commit to the call, and it will turn it around to a great call.
A bad call can just be a good call if you at least follow it up. It's better to follow up a bad call than to just not follow up a call at all, right?
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Yeah. And I think we are ready now for the next semi-finals. It might be. And in the next semi-finals is gonna be Imports Backpack versus Indecisive.
I mean, we already know who Teedium thought was gonna win, right?
Yes.
We was gonna ask this at the end, but he already was like Import. You know, I know Import is gonna lead his, team to victory. I mean, as I said before, Import also stole a lot of objectives already this tournament. So let's see if we can see some more objective steals in this next few games.
Yeah. Who do you think gonna win Secret?
Okay, I think it's gonna be Import, but I hope it's indecisive because I want to see them defending their title.
Yeah, I'm gonna side with Teedium here and think Imports Backpack is gonna win. But let's see when we go into the semifinals now. Tang and Ardog with the triple Gs are going to be our caster for this best of 3 in the next semifinals. So guys, just take it away.